Guys, how's it going? I'm going to do a video today on stretching tips. Just want to start off by saying a couple things, for the newcomers into this, kind of realm of body modifications. It's a modification that's really visible to, bosses and everything like that. So if you're thinking about stretching or not, think about what you want to do. If you want to be a doctor, or if you want to be a cop or lawyer or something like that. Now, most likely, bosses and that, like those categories of a career, aren't gonna really accept stretched ears. So you're gonna want to be careful of the point of no return. The point of no return can vary anywhere from like a 0 to a ½ inch. If you're planning on not having them stretched for the rest of your life, I would seriously recommend that you stop at a 0 gauge. I don't have any, things to show you. I don't have my zeros with me, I don't think. I actually gave them away. But yeah, it's really, if you know that your career is going to be accepting of it, go for it. Like my career is sound and video production. I've gone to 7/16. I'm planning to go to ½ inch. My very most cutoff is going to be 5/8. But, if you're not wanting them for the rest of your life, don't go past 0 gauge. Yeah, that's my perspective on it is it's I don't know, it's different. It's a different modification. There's a lot of varieties, a lot of sizes, a lot of jewelry that you can put in there. There's just a huge variety, huge field. So I'm gonna, I take a lot of pride in stretching, and I just reached 7/16, and my journey was, kind of, not gonna lie, it was kind of rough because I was really dumb during it. So I just want to give you guys what I've learned, and everything that I know on stretching. Take stuff from my video and then go to other videos and find out. If you don't find what you need from me, either comment below, go to another video, and find something else and piece it together. So I'm going to start off with if you're first starting. So usually you get pierced at about an 18 or a 20 gauge. So my recommendation would be go to either your local tattoo parlor and buy some 14 gauge tapers, or maybe Hot Topic or Spencer's. Go there, they have all that you need, and pick some of that up. Now another thing that you'll need when you're first starting to stretch is this. This is what you could use as a lube. It's called vitamin E ointment. You can get it from Walmart, Walgreens, Rite Aid, CVS, Vitamin World. Basically any pharmacy, pharmaceutical store, or retail shop that you have in your town. Now, when you're first starting out, it shouldn't hurt too much because you're at a small size. So just lube it up, lube your ear up, and then push the sucker through. And then after that, I would wait about 2 weeks to stretch to your next size, which would be a 12. It goes down from 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0, 00, 7/16, ½ inch, 9/16, so on and so forth. So just be cautious though of how fast you go. Like I said, wait about 2 weeks. That's for the smaller sizes. The smaller sizes do matter because you can still have blowouts. Blowouts are when the back of your ear comes out and it causes scarring, which is what I did. I would show you, but it's kind of not, I don't know. It's not really important that I show you. It's just that you need to know to take it slow, or else you could have a really messed up ear. Now why I like this vitamin E ointment is because it helps with scarring. And it's not a magician. It's not like, yeah, like heal your ear up. Heal your ear up. Whew, damn, okay. So, it's not like heal your ear up in like a day. It's like put it on for like a really long time and it'll make it look a little bit better. So just be really cautious of how slow you go. Or slow or fast, however you want to look at it. Now, after you stretch, you're going to need to take care of it. There's micro tears in your ear. shouldn't bleed, but if it does, just really look after it. It really shouldn't bleed. If it's bleeding too much, go put the last size that you had in there. If it was a piercing, put the piercing back in there and try it again. In about like 3 weeks, you really need to be cautious of like the bleeding. But right after you stretch and there's those micro tears in your ear, some people ask me if they can use this. This is hydrogen peroxide. Again, you can get it everywhere. Everybody knows what hydrogen peroxide is. It's not my recommended healer. My recommended cleaner is sea salt. Get some sea salt, crunch it up in some water, stir it around, and then hold that shit on your ear for about 5 minutes a day, each side, and you should be good to go. Get a cotton swab. Swab the front of your ear, the back of your ear, both sides. Again, obviously, both sides. Don't know why I said that, but I did. Now, what I recommend to stretch with is clear tapers. They're called tapers. Some people call them expanders on some websites. If you go into Hot Topic, they'll be able to point you in a pretty good direction on what to use. But I recommend clear because you don't really have it in there for that long. The most I've ever had one in for was about a half hour. You put them in there, hold some ice to your ear, clean them up first, hold some ice to your ear, wait for the swelling to go down a little bit, and then put a plug in. Now, this is a single flare tunnel. The flare right here is the lip, and then you slide an O-ring on the back. So what you'll do is you'll take the plug, when the taper's in your ear, you'll take the plug, and after the swelling is all down, and your ear is looking pretty good, you just push the sucker through. And, it should slide on pretty well. Again, lube this up with vitamin E ointment, and then you should be set to go. Sometimes people run into the problem of, like the taper comes out but the plug's not in. Now just don't freak out, just put the taper back in there slowly. Don't irritate your ear. The irritation comes from put too much wear on one part of the ear. Like if I came up and punched you like once or twice, you'd be like, what was that? But like if I came up to you and I punched you like 100 times in the same spot, you'd be like, dude, seriously, knock it the fuck off. And you'd be like, get off of me. That's what your ear does. It's like like too much pressure, and then it like flips out, bleeds. Hey, you have a blowout or something. So let's see. Now, there's like I said in the beginning of this video, hold on, my plug fell out. I play with these things a lot, and they fall out a lot. So what I said at the beginning of this video was there's a lot of different types of plugs, a lot of different varieties, different colors, a lot of different sizes, a whole lot of different sizes. There's anywhere from like 14 gauge to like, I think the biggest I've ever seen was like 5 inches or something like that. It's crazy. Really, it's whatever you want to do, whatever you think would look good on you. If 5 inches looks good on you, do the 5 inches. But really, there's all different sorts of plugs. Like these are, I'm going to show you my least favorite first. These are my mermaid ones. Spent like $20 on them, and they're screw-on plugs. I'm not even going to waste my time by trying to screw it on there, but there's a bolt that you screw on the back of it, and I hate them so much because they would always get stuck on my ear, and I got this one stuck on twice, and this one stuck on once, and finally, like, after getting them stuck on, I just chucked them across the bathroom, and I haven't put them on again. A lot of my jewelry I actually don't wear because I either find out a negative aspect of them, like as far as health-wise, my least favorite is acrylic because it has lead paint on them, and lead is bad for your body if you didn't know. And this is my single flare. Again, this is my single flare tunnel. This is acrylic paint around it. I would stay away from acrylic, especially when your ear is healing up. I would either go with surgical steel while your ear is healing up, or something like that. You can't be too careful with your ear. I mean, like, you gotta live with them for the rest of your life. You gotta look at them when you take your plug out. You're gonna have to, like, see how healthy your ear is, if it has the cat butt or whatever, from the too much scarring from stretching too fast, or if your ear gets an infection from acrylic paint or something like that. You just always want to be careful on what you use. Take everybody's advice, because people have been there and done that. I've been there and done that. I've been there stretching too fast, and now I have cat butt on my ear, and I'm using this vitamin E ointment to try to get rid of it. Really, just don't be too careful with the double flare. Double flare, that's what's in my ear right now, is double flare jackfruit. I don't know if you can see the back, but double flare jackfruit. Double flare is the lips on both sides, right there. These are my favorite plugs that I have. They're double flare surgical steel. Love surgical steel, love double flare, love tunnels. So I mean, that's my guy right there. That's what I usually have in right now. I just put my wood plugs in at night. Yeah, just wait about, if you like double flare, wait about 2 to 3 weeks. Try to get in the shower and get some vitamin E ointment, put it on your ear, put it on the plug. Try to push it through. If it doesn't go through and it hurts, don't force it through. Don't force it on, because your ear will bleed, and because of the lips on them, it'll cut your ear up, and it'll cause a scarring, and it'll cause cat butt. There's a lot of things that can cause cat butt. It can cause it from stretching, from changing your jewelry too much, or putting a double flare in, too early. So, just be careful. Make sure your ears don't hurt by any means. Even with stretching, I mean, people are like, oh, god damn, my ear is bleeding, and it's like, it shouldn't be, like, bleeding to that extent. Little blood is normal. Little blood. A lot of blood, not normal. Don't do it. Been there, done that. Don't, biggest thing, don't skip sizes. I skipped one size. I went from a 12 to an 8, and my ear was just bleeding for 2 days, and it was just, like, really ugly, really bad. And I have the cat butt, so I mean, take it from people that have stretched, and here are sob stories, and don't go down the same path. Although you'll probably go down the same path, don't go down the same path. So rate, comment, subscribe to this. If you have any questions, comment. If you have any different videos, I also do vocals. I do hardcore vocals. If you want to learn how to do hardcore vocals, just go to my channel, see what I have on there. I don't think I have anything on there right now, but go on there and see what I have to offer.